NBC Latino and the voice of American Hispanics. NBC Latino. Search. People. Parenting and family. Food. Education. Politics. News. Video. Celebrity. Tech. NBC Latino on feed. NBC Latino on Tumblr. NBC Latino on Facebook. NBC Latino on Twitter. Limiting immigrants' solitary confinement. Immigrant and civil rights groups praise new directive limiting solitary confinement, but say, read more. People. Former Elaine Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa takes job at Herbalife. Food. Chef Spotlight, Richard Sandoval in taking Mexican food global. Politics. Thomas Perez officially sworn in as Secretary of Labor and I've lived the American dream. Celebrity. At just 14, Latino fashion designer Cecilia Cassini knows what women want to wear. News. For the first time in a decade, immigration flow to South Texas greater than Arizona. Parenting and family. Urban baby blog, my adventures as a Jewish Puerto Rican. News. Latinas have highest incidence of cervical cancer. Groups work to provide information and care. Celebrity. Sofia Vergara tops Forbes list of highest paid actresses on TV for second year running. Politics. Groups announce major national mobilization for immigration reform in October. Education. Latino college enrollment increased, while overall enrollment numbers declined. Top stories. News. New ICE directive limiting solitary confinement a good step, but issue is compliance, say rights groups. Immigration reform activists and human and civil rights organizations say ICE's new directive limiting the use of solitary confinement for immigrant detainees. Read more. News. Exhibit chronicles fusion and evolution of music in the Americas over 500 years. In honor of the 500th anniversary of Juan Ponce de Leon's landing in Florida, the Cultural Center of Spain in Miami is presenting the U.S. premiere of the Read More. Celebrity. Left square bracket photos, right square bracket New York Fashion Week, Mexican designer Taylor Hernandez thrills with urban appeal. Bright coral balanced by earthy hues, modest hemlines and stark, clean lines characterized Mexican designer Taylor Hernandez's newest collection and Read More. News. Latinas make up about 1 in 5 of grandparent caregivers, study finds. About 1 in 10 children in the U.S., most living below the poverty line, are currently living with a grandparent. And out of all the children being cared. Read more. News. Opinion. The Arizona Minutemen, lost in a changing America. Chicago, Sheriff Joe Arpaio recently told members of the Arizona Minuteman Border Watch movement that they could end up seeing 30 rounds fired into them, if read more. Celebrity. Christina Milian named Season 17 Dancing with the Stars contestant. Christina Milian will be strapping on her dancing shoes and heading to rehearsal, as one of 12 contestants that will compete on Dancing with the Stars, making Read More. Celebrity. Your favorite Spanish-language novela is heading to DVD in English remake. 3 of the hottest Spanish-language telenovelas will be revamped in English for NBC, which will make the drama-raised soaps a mainstay of the upcoming Read More. News. Cleveland kidnapper Ariel Castro found dead by hanging in prison cell. Kidnapper and rapist Ariel Castro was found hanged in his jail cell just a month after being sentenced to life in prison plus 1,000 years for holding 3. Read more. Politics. Opinion. Boomers need immigration reform. The tax burden to support our aging population will fall increasingly on Latinas. More than half the births last year were to non-white parents, and Read more. News. After recent deaths, what's the deal with Molly? This past weekend, Jeffrey Russ, a recent Syracuse University graduate, and Olivia Rotondo, a University of New Hampshire junior, died after popping a pure. Read more. Video. Manhunt for bus driver killer Diana the Huntress who claims revenge as motive. Soldier returns from Afghanistan, thanks